Welcome in. My name's Ryan. I'll be your pilot. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you've been here before, welcome back. I love having you here. Boys and girls, I want to talk a little bit about Garrett Wilson and some comments that he made on ESPN Radio today defending Zach Wilson, as well as some comments made in reference to the Patriots game coming up this week. So I want to talk about it right here. Let's pull up the comment. I saw this from Optimistic Jets. Apparently he was on ESPN Radio. Garrett Wilson was. If you watch the game, you can tell Zach was on his toes because of what was going on around him. Optimistic Jets says, it seems like Garrett was unhappy with the offensive line. I feel like I could take this tweet one of two ways. I'm going to choose to take it the positive way. And I think it's the same way that Optimistic Jets did. And he's defending Zach. He's saying, look, he's on his toes because of all the chaos that's going on around him. There was not enough help from around the team. And you kind of saw that. The fan base kind of felt that way too. Like the offensive line was getting absolutely demolished. We had receivers and running backs dropping passes. Zach didn't really help his case a crazy ton, but I think if you're going through the list of reasons as to why the Jets lost on, to the Dallas Cowboys this past week, Zach isn't option 1 or 2 probably. So I like Garrett coming out here and saying, it's because of everything going on around him. Now, that being said, you could also take the negative route and say, hey, Zach couldn't handle the pressure and he was on his toes and he couldn't handle everything going on around him. Now, I don't think that's the way this was kind of meant to be said. I obviously didn't hear the audio recording of this, so cadence is certainly an important factor in here. But based on everything that Garrett's done and said over the course of his Jet career, I have no reason to believe other than the fact that he's backing his quarterback. The other comment that I saw, this was posted by Rich Samini. Garrett Wilson is well aware of the Jets' 14-game losing streak to the Patriots on the Bart and Hahn show. It's time that things change around here. I don't like talking about it too much, but this is one of those first steps. 14 straight is unacceptable. That's unacceptable. I'm 0-2 against them, against the Patriots. That's unacceptable. I walked into a team. We haven't beaten the Patriots. I feel like that's why they brought me in here, and Sauce in here, and the guys to make things like that change. It's time we do what we get paid for. And this is Garrett Wilson saying, enough is enough. I've heard about this 14-game losing streak. Sauce, Garrett, Brees, all these dudes that are like young guns on this team, they were not a part of the entire history of this 14-game skid that we're here on the Patriots losing front, I guess. They want to change this. Don't put that bad taste, that bad juju on us. We're here to fix this. We're here to change this right now. And it starts this week. This is going to be a big critical game for the New York Jets. You have to be able to show that you are closer to what you were week 1 and not closer to what you were week 2. You cannot be what you were against Dallas. I'm hoping that was just an emotional roller coaster from week 1 and the letdown going into week 2 because you're on a short week. You're going up against a juggernaut of a team in the Dallas Cowboys. They very well may be the NFC representative for the Super Bowl this year. You got New England. They're 0-2 right now. If the pig wasn't ripe for the slaughter at any other point in time, this is when you want to do it. Zach Wilson has had notoriously bad games against the Bill Belichick-led Patriots, and I really, really hope that there's some sort of game plan going in here to at least mitigate that pass rush. You cannot have Matthew Judon teeing off on Zach the same way that you saw Micah Parsons this past week. The Jets need to be able to neutralize that pressure. Take advantage of your skill players, playmakers. Get the ball out fast. 1 second, 2 second, ball is out. Do not last any longer than that. And also focus on the run. Focus on the things that get you to where you want to be. Run behind AVT and run behind Mekhi Becton. Your 2 best offensive linemen and your best running back in the backfield. Why not use all 3 of them and run across the right-hand side? I don't want to see any of this running behind Laken Tomlinson or Dwayne Brown or, a 5-step drop where now you got to rely on Dwayne Brown and his 38-year-old self not giving up the pass rush to Judon there. So I like that Garrett's coming out here and acknowledging that, hey, look, the rest of the team kind of has to pick this up too. It is on Zach. Zach's going to have to take advantage of some of these opportunities because if they are going to blitz him, that means there's going to be some guys that could be out in the open. Now, the issue comes in if the offensive line cannot block a 4-man front or a 5-man front, and you're playing man-on-man, and now Zach just has to be able to place a ball in the right spot, which obviously we want him to do anyway. But I think this is the game. If Zach can exercise his demons against the Patriots, I think that will turn this whole narrative of the doom and gloom season for the New York Jets around just a little bit. This is a big, big game for the New York Jets. I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about Garrett Wilson's comments? Do you think they were all backing the quarterback? How do you think the Jets handle the Patriots this upcoming week? Don't forget to tune in tonight for the Talkin' Jets panel, 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock over on the new channel, Talkin' Jets. I look forward to seeing you guys over there. Let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, go Jets.
Jets, 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 Jets.